It impacts one's life forever, right? It just changes the trajectory of your life and just does a lot of damage.
A former priest has been charged with a historical sexual assault in Manitoba dating back to the early 1970s. Back in March of 2022, Russell RCMP received a report of a historic sexual assault. A woman in her 60s reported to police that she had been sexually assaulted over a 2-year period by the priest when she was a parishioner at St. Elijah Romanian Orthodox Church in Leonard, Manitoba. At the time, she was 11 and 12 years old. On June 13th, police arrested 81-year-old Constantine Turcone after he turned himself into police following a warrant for his arrest on charges of rape and sexual intercourse under 14.
It's really sad to hear that there's yet another priest that's been charged.
Back in March of 2023, the Jesuits of Canada, a religious order of the Catholic Church, released a list of 27 priests and brothers who they claimed were credibly accused of sexually abusing minors since the 1950s. In that same month, retired Catholic priest Arthur Massey was acquitted of indecent assault on an Indigenous girl at Fort Alexander Residential School.
They talk about thousands and thousands of victims that priests have left in their wake. And it's really disturbing to know that there's so many. And, the church has the power and the authority to do something about it and to clean up their act and just to take care of the victims and survivors.
Deschênes says it's extremely hard for survivors to come forward.
For a lot of survivors, their knee-jerk reaction is to go to the very institution that harmed them. So a lot of survivors do go to the church, and the church pretty much calls them liars. And so that really discourages them from doing anything further beyond that. And so a lot of survivors do take decades to come forward.
Police believe there are other survivors and ask them to call the Russell RCMP detachment. In Winnipeg, Alex Karpa, City News.